Okay. Well, that is not what I wanted to do. We're back on the grind, folks. Yo, what up, Parsval? How are you doing? Yeah, we didn't really... Wasn't our fault entirely. But I said I promise I'll stream at 5:30 tomorrow, and then I got pulled into a meeting that went from 4 to 5:30. And I didn't even get home till like 6. We're doing okay. I actually feel pretty, we'll see. It might be a shorter stream today. But it's only going to be short because we PB right now. Just end it on a high note. But man, I just... Yeah, we're oofing. There's something at work that's really good for me in the long run, but right now it's pretty exhausting. Let's just say that. Great. We'll see. What I really want is that sweet, sweet 36-39. But it's gonna take too long. I don't want to have to wait 37 minutes for this to happen. All right. Solid 46. We're liking that. Maybe not. I'm thinking like last stream, we basically got to Letter Worlds on the first run, and then I think the best after that was World 8 or something like that. I want the exact... No, I don't want the exact opposite. That would mean my last run is a good run. But... Yo, thanks, TJK. We're definitely gonna need it. More in IRL than in the game. Gonna try to shake this pretty big headache I have. IRL RNG not being kind. The grind stops for nothing, though. All right. Yo, what up, Pink? How are you doing? You've come for the run. The run. I could be better. Trying to shake this headache here. But we're in World 2, which is always nice. Yeah. Yeah, good days and bad days. We're gonna have a good day here. Oh, I was saying... Yeah, I'm trying to shake this headache right now. I've taken off way too many days of streaming, so like, if I feel like it could get better, I want to at least try to stream, you know? But we'll see. These runs, not the best start. I didn't really have a headache until, like, last minute. I was pulled into a meeting that lasted till, like, past 5:30. Maybe it was the annoyance of the fact that I had to be in the office until... Well, I ended up not leaving till about 6. That didn't help. Well, look who it is. Back to you, Jabroni. Pinklo sad. R.I.P. Pinklo Sob. 2018 to 2018. Yo, what up, Kiggle? Not sure if I already said that. Wow. I did. I went to bed before 1. But I didn't... I felt pretty tired when I woke up. This is not the best set of runs here. Yeah, but... I don't know. Sleep by 11? Oh my god. Maybe. I guess there's enough people here that play RuneScape that would get the reference. But that'd be weird because I don't play RuneScape. A penguin holding a pepper? Mario holding a pepper. Kind of like, I think Clint Stevens has the Mario with a gun emote. Except instead of a gun, it's a pepper. Yeah, that could be good. Oh god, okay, I thought you were saying it's gold, Jerry, gold! That's a quote from Seinfeld. Where he goes, it's gold, Jerry... That's gold, Jerry, gold, or something like that. I can't really do a Costanza impression. Yeah. Alright, so we've made it to 2-1 today. That's pretty good. That's more than 1-4. Can't say World 1 ASMR when you get to World 2. Interesting that I went under. Surprised that worked out, to be honest. Alright. Where did we die? Oh yeah, we just fell off an edge. No big deal. Just warming up. Alright. Well, at least we made it to 2-2 today. PB right now. PB right now. Truer words have never been spoken. Alright. Not even close. But I think we despawned it. No, we didn't. Okay. Good old-fashioned stare boss. You're not convinced? But I've never been wrong. We obviously mean PB in total playtime. PB right now. This total playtime has never been higher. See, when there's loopholes, anything is possible. It's like it's like the model, or not model, motto of lawyers. Okay, well, in terms of value out of a video game, it might be it might be the best. I rate Lost Levels a 10 out of 10 on like GameSpot or some other website. Insane replay value. I mean, what other SNES games can you play for 800 whatever hours? I mean, all of them. Okay, you know what? I'll say that was intentional. Well, at least we're 0.2. We're consistent. I bought my original All-Stars cart for something like 20 bucks. So that's 20 bucks for probably 1,000 hours of content. Yeah, but the point of the dentist is not for entertainment. Video games, I am buying a product that's supposed to entertain me. And I got like 50... Is that the right math? 50 hours of entertainment per dollar spent on this. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm trying to think of other, like, Lost Levels is definitely top 5 most played games for me. I don't think it's number 1. I think Maple Story is number 1. I don't think it's number 2 either. I'm trying to think. Probably Stepmania is number 2. But Stepmania was free, so... Stepmania probably has the most value. Oh, really? Yeah, well... It's probably because I'm not streaming that much. What you're telling me is that I need to provide more content to make your subscription worth it. And I agree, actually. I've been pretty severely lacking. Yo, thanks for the host, Pink. Yeah, I'll make you all consume my content. Lock you in my content dungeon. Thanks, Spork. Nicer words have never been spoken. Who's the heel in this earlier standoff? Is it me? I think it's me, right? Oh, you are? Okay. All I know about wrestling is that my Three Cats mod off intro is Mr. Perfect. And fair enough. I don't know who your wrestling intro would be though, Spork. Alright, I'll take a 39. I know Sam... Doink the Clown. I know Sandman. I don't know Tommy Dreamer. The Gobbledygooker? I feel like I just swore in, like, some Scandinavian language. Yeah, I'm not super big on wrestling. Was that like a Centaur guy? Alright, 2 coins. Dose. There we go. Wow, that worked. The system has spoken. Three Cats chose an intro for me, and my intro is Mr. Perfect. That's how it works. I wanted to be $1 Million Man, but I don't even know who $1 Million Man is in that stream. Okay, well, I'll write that down on my things that I need to remember before giving Spork revenge list. So I could judge the severity of the revenge needed. Yo, thanks, Sweden. Sven. How have you been lately? I saw you got S rank. Congrats on that. I'm sitting at like 5 games of Mario Maker 2 co-op, not co-op, multiplayer played. I would play it more if like it had acceptable online. I like to play from my bed and I don't want to have to worry about constantly lagging. Yeah, exactly. Vaxxon and I are on the same page. Yeah, but that would require me like just streaming more. We all know that's literally impossible. Not because I don't have the time, just because that's how the world works. Well, it can't be me, because I have 1,000 up and down. Like, I have a gig up and down. It's the way the online is set up. That is true, Spork. Just become an IRL streamer? I could. I did those IRL streams with Pink. The thing is, IRL streaming is super easy when you have 2 people, because you could riff off each other. IRL streaming alone is like, oh, let me just be real awkward right now. And then it's that for like 4 hours. Come on. Okay, okay. That could have been bad. We could. I could IRL stream in the venue. I have unlimited data. It's gonna be super scuffed, but aren't like all IRL streams scuffed? Yeah. And I know that the way that Nintendo's online works is that they don't use centralized servers. Oh my god, speaking of Snapchat, I kinda keep forgetting it exists. I can't remember the last time I actually made a story. Okay. That works. I'll take a 300. It's okay. I don't really know where we lost so much time in this level, but 300 or above is what we like. You probably won't lose time. Nice. Beautiful. Green in World 6 is nice. We need 1 point whatever seconds. Somewhere between 1 and 2 seconds to actually get an 8-4 PB. Oh my god. That hit the ground first and then bounced back. I got really lucky on that one. Yo, every Snapchat is premium if you just believe in yourself. Don't sell yourself short. Wow. I definitely sold that jump short. Yeah, my snaps are premium. Who's to say otherwise? That also was slow, but could have been a lot worse. Yo, thanks, private mode. We're doing okay. Yeah, that's a good strategy. Advertise a free premium Snapchat and just be like, what? All my snaps are good. Of course it's premium. I mean, you could just honestly say every single time I enter a level, you could expect me to die 2 seconds later. Every single time I make an input or say words. I swear I could get a 7 in there. I guess I need wall jump. Could definitely get a 7 in this one. May have just screwed myself, though. I'm sorry, I actually looked. No hesitation there, no little back maneuver. I don't like her coin count, by the way. Yo, what up, Tanuki? How you doing? And we're subverting expectations here, Vaxen. Oh, really, Vaxen? I guess I probably could, right? Couldn't hurt, right, Draboni? Well, time to cry. Technically not a dead PB, which is a weird thing, but... I went too fast. We flew too close to the sun there. I think we get a 7 in this situation. Oh, we got a 5. Okay. So, like, we're only plus, like, 8 right now. Right? Or 9. No, that's really reasonable. We're gonna be, like, less than plus 20 coming out of 8-1, which is totally doable from a PB perspective. Like, when you think about a death, that's probably one of the best places to die. Okay, that's... Not continuing that. That's shame. I went way too early. Just trying to save time. So Natty Ice came out with the hearts. I'm not surprised. White Claw is taking that bro demographic by a storm. I've had a White Claw. It's okay. Like, I'm drinking seltzer right now, so it's kind of skeptical, but, like, bottled water comes in all shapes and sizes. I wonder what type of water they're using with hard seltzer. I feel like the actual alcohol and stuff they use is probably not the best. And Truly is better than White Claw. I've had both of them. Truly is better, but White Claw has the branding on point. And I don't even know if they did anything to make the branding on point. It's just that bros started drinking White Claw, probably because the name is cool. Every nerd in America? I don't think it's nerds. Pretty sure it's mainly frat bros, from what I've seen. Yeah, but that's that's hard seltzer beer flavored. And people are sick of hard seltzer beer flavor. They needed their black cherry. This is black cherry. Why is black cherry such a popular seltzer flavor? It's only okay. Pretty much everyone. Because it turns out it's pretty easy to drink. Like, as sad as it is to say, there's a subset of the population that doesn't like the taste of beer. And it turns out the taste of nothing is pretty good. I thought Pamplemousse was overrated. If we're talking about LaCroix, the cranberry whatever was way better than Pamplemousse. And I'm willing to say that. I'm not scared to voice my opinion. I'm not scared of people saying I'm basic for having opinions on LaCroix. Shots fired? I mean... Why even call your grapefruit Pamplemousse? Nice. Whoa. Do that kind of constantly. I don't know why I always think that coupe is a little bit weirder in placement than it actually is. Oh no. You actually might be able to find a really cheap monitor on Craigslist. Like, it's probably going to be a shitty one, but... If you are looking for something short-term, that's probably your best bet. One monitor is not too bad. Just have your phone open on chat-only mode. That's my advice. Or, I don't know, there's like the streamer dashboard. I've never actually used it. Okay. I'd be pretty upset if one of these monitors shit the bed. One of my monitors had the audacity to have a stuck pixel, but I fixed it. I was so scared for that like hour. There's like programs you could run to make pixels unstuck. Yeah, I had to ground my monitor. Sorry, not like grounding as in electronics. I had to make it go to its room and not hang out with friends for a week. It was a whole ordeal. Are you sure it's not the cord? Well, like, I don't... Like, blinking power light, probably not the cord. But, I don't know. I like to test all those things first. Nice. I guess. Only lost 0.1. Crap. Well, couldn't you test it with the cord on the working monitor? Because you know the one that the monitor that works. The one that's attached to the monitor that works because the monitor works. Fair enough. You gotta watch me on my phone. I mean, obviously it's unreasonable to stop watching me, but there's methods you could take to prevent that from happening. Yeah, I've been there. I've been in a position where I really don't want to mess with my setup. Cause you've seen the aftermath. I don't stream. I have to take a whole day off whenever I touch a single thing in my setup. Cause it's just so... Like, working under the desk is like a mentally exhausting and literally physically exhausting endeavor a lot of the time. You're moving stuff, you're doing like this crunch position. Solid. Really should have continued that one run that was in 7-4, right? Should have at least had a no reset. I'm full of regret over the no reset. Time to write a poem, by the way. We got our first 2 lines right there. No reset right now? Gross. You say those words to me in my own house? In my own chat? After I welcomed you with open arms? Yeah, that's pretty good. Wow. The audacity. I'm crying on the inside. I'm crying and seething. Just angry tears. Nice. Poetry slam win. I actually, like, I appreciate that, like, poetry is a well-respected art. But I could never get into poetry. I had to attend, like, one poetry slam because, like, in college, people go to poetry slams, I guess. And it was, like, the most boring affair I've ever been to in my life. And I never want to go back. Poetry makes me want to fall asleep. Almost lost your account. How you doing, MC Fan? That would have sucked. Yeah, if you lose your account, you lose the badges. Feels bad, man. I guess we would have. Or an MC Fan 1. I don't know if that's... MC Fan is almost definitely taken. Because of Minecraft. Except, people are upset with Minecraft right now, right? Because that massive announcement they made of the 4K Minecraft is... They canceled it, right? Yo, what up, Superior David? I love the combo as usual. I'm upset with Hearthstone right now. From rank 2, 4 stars, to rank 5, you cannot lose star at this rank. I'm taking a week off to let the meta settle. The Authy token wasn't arriving, so I had to send them an SMS. Yeah, I've heard that dealing with Authy isn't fun, but at least you got your stuff back. Hey, Picante, Goofy says you paid him the highest compliment and honor with the mystery. Yeah, I mean, it's true. But I'm happy that he's happy. Pimplemousse, oh god. I was just saying the cranberry flavor is way better than Pamplemousse. Yeah, Pamplemousse is a cool name, but it didn't even have any mousse flavoring. Well, LaCroix is for soccer moms. So yes, I agree with you. You're upset with Streamlabs won't boot. It won't boot. What are you booting? Like Streamlabs OBS? I take that back? No, I'm not gonna take it back. I mean, it's self-deprecating because I just drank LaCroix. I bought more LaCroix, by the way. I'm trying all the flavors before I talk shit about it. I bought orange. Yo, nice MC Fan. What kind of laptop you got? Oh, I've never actually dealt with Streamlabs OBS. I feel like Streamlabs OBS is really good for people who don't want to, like, go into the nitty-gritty. But if you're, like, a power user, OBS is better. Are you sure about that? I feel like California probably has the highest concentration of soccer moms in the country. So he might be exempt because it's assumed that he is a soccer mom. I mean, that's what happens. One day the soccer moms will take over and we'll realize that they were among us the entire time. It's gonna be like They Live. Except with a lot more Timmys around with soccer balls. Get in the Kia if you want to live. Yeah, that's a good timeline, Spork. I really hope my Schwarzenegger impression was okay. Speaking of California. It was better than I thought it would be too. I expected cringe. I still got cringe, but only a little bit of cringe. It was off by a factor of 5 cringe. What's the unit of cringe, by the way? How much your body does like an involuntary recoil? Are you saying when I laugh it's cringe? Feels bad, man. I'm not gonna stop laughing. But oof. Now I'm confused. Is my laugh actually cringe? Sad. Okay. I hate the close shots like that. Like, generally you know what you're doing, but still, I don't like getting in these Cheep's face. Alright, we'll take a 304. I mean, there's some pretty dodgy hitboxes in Lost Levels. In all versions. There have been some times where I've gotten hit by a Cheep or a Squid, where I'm like, no I didn't, and there's been the opposite where it's like, thank God for these hitboxes. But thank God for these hitboxes seems to be a much more of an FDS version. Sort of deal. With the plants and stuff. Alright, there, you happy, jabroni? Yeah, there you go. For the fans. Totally not unintentional. For the MC fans out there. 'Cause I'm an MC, right? Everyone just ignoring the "is my laugh is cringe" comment. Still thinking, brooding over this accusation. Okay. There we go. No, I try not to do impressions anymore because I know that it goes bad. Also, feels bad, man. Back under 2,500. I told you it would happen. The second it happened, I'm like, we're definitely not maintaining 2,500. But we'll get back. I guess I was gonna do a 25-hour stream today, but we can't do that anymore. It wouldn't be right. Ooh. Collecting swords. Wow. What's cringe about it? The genuine feeling of joy in another human being is so cringe. I feel like that's actually a lot of cringe culture. It's like, look at these people having fun. Let me put this in my cringe comp. Let me put that in my cringe comp. Like, if you ever actually look at, like, the cringe compilations for GDQ, which I don't anymore. I did way back in the day, because that's what speedrunning content was. Like, half of it was, like, someone making a joke that was, like, obviously in jest about something nerdy, and, like, the people on the couch laughing, like, LOL, you said that dumb thing. And the person that was making the compilation is like, I obviously don't get what self-deprecating humor is. Everyone, let's make fun of this person. Ugh, cringe culture. May it die a quick death. I mean, the thing about cringe culture is it's pretty much done. Like, it still exists. Like, it's never gonna completely go away. But cringe culture's time to shine was like 2017. Like with Leafy and all those people. What, is like bots in your channel, MC Fan? I feel like that would confuse people if you had too many things. Or if you're talking about being in other people's channels. Again, confusion. People like one account per person. I mean, I get it. It's work. It's it's in a similar vein of like roast comedians or insult comics. But generally, while those things are mean-spirited in some regards, like cringe culture it has a lot more of an opportunity to be mean-spirited. Like, unless it's the person themselves acknowledging what they did was cringe, and, from there, like, being like, LOL, look at this cringe thing I did. So embarrassing. Like, that's pretty much the only way it can't be mean-spirited. If you're just like, look at these people on the internet trying to live their lives. So cringe. That's a little different. Like, just saying the word cringe is like, oh, I hate it. But I say it sometimes. Like, I've tried to stop saying triggered because, like, that's another one of those words that just I feel dirty using. I don't know about that. Uganda Knuckles is not that cringy, okay? I enjoyed Uganda Knuckles. I know someone with the Uganda Knuckles tattoo. They stream on Twitch. No regrets there, I'm sure. Well, probably not. They're actually a pretty funny person. Pretty sure they'll take it in stride. But there are some pretty bad roasts out there. I know that, like, tattoo with the misspelling of regret. Who's that guy who's at every single roast on Comedy Central? I know exactly what he looks like, but I always forget his name. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, all he's good at is roasting. I thought it was regrets. No regrets? Or something like that. Something dumb. Jeff Ross. No regrets. That's what it was. Jabroni got it. I think the best Jeff Ross moment. It wasn't even a Jeff Ross moment. It was when Norm Macdonald was on YouTube Live, like the essential like red carpet like intro to it, and like they were just like tearing down the entire event. Yo, thanks for the host. Appreciate it. Not even a single letter. Confused. Regerts sounds like that Ermagerd meme from like 2007. Or maybe like 2010. The top text, bottom text type of meme. Oh. Feels bad, man, not getting references. Picante hurt himself in confusion. I mean, that's a good meme. Most memes are good. It's the lack of moderation that kills them. That's my secret. I'm always confused. Hey, Spork, better than Slay Queen and stuff like that. Yas Queen. Yeah, memes are kind of like memes. Mario just banged his head on the corner of that table over there. Dude's probably bleeding. Someone should take him to the hospital. It's like those songs that are good the first time you hear them, and then you hear them literally wherever you go, and you can't escape them. And then, then you're done. You never want to hear it again. You hate it. 3556 is the current PB you see. I mean, you might have the optimism. I'm not sure if I have the same optimism. I mean, am I wrong, though? Memes are pretty much like memes. That was great. Oh, whoops. Tell me a meme isn't like a meme. All right. I do have good news, though. It seems like the headache that I had at the beginning of the stream has pretty much gone away. I'm actually pretty surprised about that. I don't know if you guys were all here at the beginning of the stream. The answer is no, because no one is. That's just how streams work. But man, we have turned around. Success story. Can make a movie out of it. Inspirational. Like Billy Elliot, something like that. So, yeah, I used to be like that. I think it's something that you grow out of. So, twofold. I used to call it a meme, not a meme. I used to call it a meme, and I used to call anime anime. And both of them, like, I was stubborn about it. Someone's like, no, it's anime. And I'm like, I don't care that it's anime. I'm going to call it anime. And then, like, it just took a few more times of getting completely named and shamed whenever I said it to understand that I was saying it wrong. So what I'm saying is that your friends will learn that they're embarrassing themselves. Jesus. I feel like that's English's fault, though. English has way too many ways to pronounce something. Things should be like Chinese, where you just don't know how to pronounce them when you read them for the first time. It's not entirely true, but for the most part it is. I mean, that sounds fancier. It's like the E in Nestle. You wouldn't pronounce it Nestle. Wale. Isn't Wale a rapper? Yeah, Nestle's bad company. Moving on. No, I feel like people would take them more seriously as an evil if they were called Nestle. We must defend ourselves from Nestle. Nestle sounds like a lovable company like Disney. Ending in E, the E sound just makes you sound friendlier, I guess. Nice. I guess. Not really nice. We lost a frame rule for no reason. How many coins you get in one? 3, 1. Okay, you get 3, 9. Okay. Doing some quick math here. 2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1. That's 3. That wasn't that quick. Forgot the lyrics for a second. Nice. That one's a bit of a stretch, MM2. Or not MM2, MC Fan. Because those don't have the same spelling. But I don't know, I feel like a Pineapolous would be pretty fancy. Actually, pineapple is probably my least favorite fruit. I'm not a fan of pineapple. Like, I don't think pineapple flavor in any... Like, anything flavored like pineapple... Like, I'm not sure if you've ever had the pineapple Fanta, but it's really bad. Like, pineapple is generally a bad artificial flavor. And then pineapple itself is, like, way too acidic. Yeah, I saw MM2 right next to the message. I was just reading vertically. Okay. Sure. Kind of in a bad situation. We will get 3 coins here. Alright, it's a lot less bad than I thought. Yo, what up, Paco? It's actually been a bit, hasn't it? I'm just not a fan of pineapple. I'm not even talking like on pizza. So whatever on pizza. I don't eat pineapple normally. It's messy, too acidic. Eating a lot of it, like, literally hurts. It's too sweet. The list goes on. Hard to prepare. Or at least annoying to prepare. I don't get heartburn. Is that like the enzymes in pineapple literally like eat your gums? And peaches are pretty good. Favorite fruit is cherries though, 100%. Alright, cool. So Paco, seems like things have been active in New York, in the New York speedrunning scene. Going to dinners, I'm jealous. That's all I'm trying to say. How come you never invite me? I have a coworker that is from New York and he drives up to New York every weekend. He leaves Friday after work and comes back Sunday. I feel like that's the absolute worst experience in the world. But he does that. It's a thing he does. It's like at least 8 hours a day. Or 8 hours a weekend. And is there a way to get into... Like, there probably is. I don't know. Like, the only times I've ever gone to New York, I've gone under that underwater bridge that's like 30... What is it, like $25, $35 a pop? Something ridiculous. There's probably a way to not do that, but... Expensive. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, the underwater bridge. I meant to say tunnel. I said bridge. Yeah, pineapples are enemy, actually, MC Fan. We should eradicate all pineapple on Earth. It's my first piece of legislation after I make my foray into politics. Okay, I'm showing my New York knowledge. The only thing I know about New York is that it's expensive. There's at least one tunnel. And they have a vape store. Yeah, you see, now you lost me. Oh, and apparently Broadway musicals are like all $200, at least $200. Like, would you rather see 10 movies or one Broadway musical? Okay, actually, no. If you, like, go to the last-minute ticket vendors, it's a lot less expensive. Underwater bridge tunnel? I mean, there are underwater tunnels. It looks like that thumbnail, but I can't really watch that. Okay, fair enough, MM2. Yeah, I saw Harry Potter with Pink, and that was like $250 a ticket. I mean, to be fair, that's one of the longer plays. That's 2 parts, and each part's 2.5 hours long. So, That was fun. 5 hours of musical. Not really musical, more like play with like one song, I think. I guess it depends on the play, right? Because if you see Hamilton in England, does that count as treason? Do they even show Hamilton in England? Great. 10 out of 10. Totally thought I was going to super jump off that guy. All I know is I think Moni's mad at me because I said something about horoscopes. Feels bad, man. Speaking of feels bad, man, though. Prepare yourself for, like, the +8, +9. It's gonna be, like, +3. Okay, that was not that bad. But JFK, I have not. It's funny, because I had, like, what? Well, okay, I think it's just because lost levels. That's the answer to all questions can be answered with the word lost levels. But it's funny, because I had, like, I think, like, 600 hours in Mario Maker 1, something like that. Not, like, the most in the world, but I had a very decent chunk of time. I think since Mario Maker 2's release, I've had maybe, trying to think. Like, at most, I have about 30 hours in the game. Probably less, probably 20 hours in the game. I don't know what it is, but I'm over it. I have my fun with it, and it's back to lost levels for me. Back to the brig. Back to the old ball and chain. Well, yes. Of course a lot of people are streaming Mario Maker 2. I'm surprised how, like, Mario Maker 2, I thought would be bigger. But maybe that's just biased because I was here when Mario Maker 1 came out. Mario Maker 1 was absolutely insane on Twitch. I think a lot of the people who already did Mario Maker 1 and are over it are not really going back to Mario Maker 2. But, like, of course, Mario Maker 2 is still going to make or break some people's career in the streaming world right now. So it's huge. If that's what you mean by streaming. A lot of people just might be streaming in general today. I'm actually very surprised that I split early, but, like, I thought this would be a lot worse. It's still going to be, like, +7, assuming we actually get these power-ups, but still. We did not even... Great. Great. Paco, one of these days I'll surprise you. I will surprise you and show up to where you guys say you're going. Just a casual 4-hour drive. If I have work to do, I'll dial in from the car. Oh, I forgot to update my tags. Whoa! Milk, thanks for the host. I really appreciate it. Were you streaming ITG? I will give you guys a good run. Non-weeb raid? Acceptable, I guess. Yo, what up, Adam? Yo! Thank you, Milk, for the 21 months. I think I have a resub in your channel. It's a full weeb raid? Well, this is a 1-1 raid. I have some weeb emotes. I could fight off the non-weebs. Oh yeah, I forgot I enabled Ayaya. You're like the second person to ever use it. I guess we don't have a lot of weebs in the chat. Whoa, Cherno got new emotes? Those aren't pixelated. No anime allowed. I didn't even go to Otakon, so... basically. I didn't even think that was a Cherno emote. It's... there's too little blue hair in that emote, because it's obscured. I feel like I've just seen less Cherno emotes on Twitch. That makes me sad. Cherno's got the good emotes. Yeah, it makes me peppy. Peppy hands? Jesus. Pepe hands. I don't know what peppy hands are, but it scares me. Peppy hands. Sounds nice enough. My pep. That's a old reference. I'm not sure if people are gonna get that one. My emotes are like bugging out though right now. Most of them are like dead image links. Hey, better than preppy hands, right? Pepe hands. There we go. Yeah, imagine using regular Pepe hands when you could have Pepe hands with a hat. Makes all the difference. So, who from Milkopia's stream, assuming people are here and actually still watching Mario, who's going to TwitchCon? Because I still don't know who's going to TwitchCon. I don't have my definitive list. I have to write down each person's individual name, address, first and last name, you know, etc. The good stuff. Because I need to know. Alright, nice. I still don't understand, like, I may, like, literally be cooped up for most of the event, either practicing or, like, attending GDQx, but we'll see. Yes, there was a TwitchCon Germany just a couple months ago. I think it was literally called TwitchCon Europe. So the answer is yes. There you go. You did it. Why can't I get that clip today? I've gotten the other clips. That one escapes me. Okay, that works. Surprised it worked, but it works. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I know you're not from Germany, but I have a feeling that Bosnia is not, like nothing against Bosnia, but when you think of, like, a place where people all over Europe can go to meet, Bosnia is not really in the center. I guess Germany is not really... What is the actual center of Europe? Poland? Yo, what up, Canadian Gamer? Thanks for the good luck. Is that a new emote I see? Alright, that works. My emotes have been acting up. They're like half showing up as dead images. I don't know why. Yeah, I was like, I think that's not a new emote. I think he's shown me this before, and I'm just a horrible person. Yeah, I can't actually zoom in on emotes. They all show up as dead image links. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think I've concluded that Budapest, probably as close to the geographical center of Europe as you're gonna get. I would like a TwitchCon Budapest. I wouldn't go. Oh! What? I was too focused on the coin count. How are the runs going? I mean, they're going. Going well, eh. We've had better, I guess. We've had worse, though, surprisingly. We started the stream with, like, a massive headache. It's gone now, luckily. I'm not saying there are events, but for some reason, like, I'm thinking, like, Twitch. TwitchCon Berlin makes sense. That's where the Europe one was. I feel like a lot of people would, like, just be confused if it was in Bosnia. Not that it wouldn't be fun. How far away is Berlin from Sarajevo? I'm gonna guess, like, what, 4 hours? Probably way more than 4 hours. Probably, like, 8 hours. $15. Quick Google map told me that. I always simultaneously over and underestimate how big Europe is. I know it's the same size as the US, essentially. But then everyone's like, oh, distances we think are long in the US are not actually that long in Europe. Like, I regularly drive 2 hours, like, every couple of days. Like, going, what would it be? I regularly drive 200 to 300 kilometers. Like, I do that, like, twice a week. And, like, I know people in Europe would be like, wow, that's a lot of driving. But yeah, 15 hours is a decent amount of time. Not expecting anyone to drive. And it doesn't matter how quick a flight is, it's always a full day thing. Alright. I mean, like, I'm sure there's a lot of good locations, but I don't ever plan on going to TwitchCon Europe. I never even planned on going to actual TwitchCon if it wasn't for GDQx. Okay, that was fast. It's not like 7 fast, but it's pretty fast. That cheap, like, sacrifice himself to save his Koopa friend. Unfortunately, Koopa friend didn't stand a chance. Alright. Well, back in World 3, we've made it so far. Not to die in 3-3 in the weirdest way possible. Nice. Like, if we're talking about European events, I would have a much higher chance of going to ESA than I would to TwitchCon Berlin. But even that is a very, very slim chance. I feel like if I was going to Europe, I would just go on my own accord. I wouldn't go to like some event like that. With the exception, I think due to the fact that I know a lot of RuneScape people, it'd be fun to go to RuneFest as an excuse to just go to England. I know it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, though. It's like a suburb of London. And that would actually be fun, like, I think, as an outsider. Looking at all those nerds playing RuneScape. Not even a Chad playing Lost Levels. I've never actually said the term Chad until now. Gross. I wish I could see, like, what previous tags you used on Twitch. Because my tags reset, and I completely forgot what the ones I did, or I used were. Okay, never mind, I remember. It's hard mode. Because apparently that's a popular tag. The only tag that really matters is the speedrun one. Alright. Hey, I take 47s any day. I like being green. I feel like it's been really hard for me to maintain green. We're maintaining this coin count, by the way. This beautiful, beautiful coin count. Nice. We all love the coin count. Imagine hating this coin count. It's a work of art. Yeah, very intentional. Just take a screenshot, submit it to MoMA, Museum of Modern Art in New York. Hey, better than some of the art there. I can say that much. 351 more. 420. Joke's on you, that'd just be 20 coins. Alright. That should have been bad. That was bad. Yeah, there's no use completing it. Losing fire before 5-1 is pretty much a no-go. Yo, what up, Frax? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right, cool. Things are okay. Like, I really can't complain because at work I've been assigned to this project that could really help advance me as a person. But basically, for going Spider-Man in this chat, with great power comes great responsibility. Basically, I'm being worked to the bone, but hopefully it's temporary. So things are good, they're just way too busy. Now, I would love to just, like, be in a low-stress situation, but this should work out better for me in the long run. Yeah, Pog indeed. Pogs everywhere. Everywhere! Pogs are coming back from the 90s. Got my elf Pogs. Alright. That was pretty fast. Like, it doesn't matter that we have so much time, or so much less time save in the early game. Having a tiny time save, like the tiniest of time saves in 1-4, is way more fun to run against. Because now it could be a whole second out of 1-4 if we play fast. The cycle, though, right? PB has good 1-4, then PB has bad 1-4, then PB has good 1-4, etc. It always alternates. Alright. Yeah, I just gotta shoot that guy. Trying to jump over him has been leading to way too many bad things happening. Just gotta shoot that guy. Good thought process there. Nice context. Okay. I guess we're going in with 30 coins. I actually don't like ending in a 0 going into this level, but we should be fine. Alright, we're good. Just gotta get every coin. We didn't get every coin, come on. We got fireworks, even though I slowed down. Not like this. Okay. Oh! I made a pretty bad mistake, and I'm surprised that we didn't get punished heavily for it. I'm surprised this is still a run right now. Thank you, MM2. I must be shamed. Speaking of levels that can go wrong, we got 3-2 on the line. Nice. Jesus. Can't remember the last time I sneezed on stream. Feel like it's been a bit. Yo, what up? I'll get more into chat after I beat this level, because 3-2 is a little hard. Just a wee bit. How did I know it was going right? It's illegal? You're calling the mods to ban the streamer? What up, Iceman? Yeah, find Pink's phone number, call her up. Don't actually do that. It's necessary at this point, though. I remember it was dark times, MM2, when we couldn't get past 3-2. 3-2 is still a hard level, but we've been doing a lot better today. We've unfortunately just been dying in the stupidest places. Alright. Like that one death in 3-4. I mean, I've done that before. Where I bonk over here and then die. Okay. I guess that works. Gonna lose some time here, though. 41. Yeah. Probably for the best vaccine. You know. Is the Geneva Convention the UN for guinea pigs? They announced that one? Or is it Papua New Guinea? I don't think Pink has ever played a Mega Man game. I feel like a lot of people haven't played a Mega Man game, Because Mega Man just as a series has not been as popular as it once was. Like, if you were born... If you're like 35 now and you play video games, I'd be very surprised if you never played Mega Man. If you're like 15, I would assume you haven't played Mega Man. I have not played it. I've played Mega Man 1. But I've heard 2 is way better. The game that got you into Mega Man 2, was it I Want to Be the Guy or something like that? Yeah, I've heard it's like better in every single way. It's literally just an improved version of 2 or of 1. All right, thank you for being kind, game. Geometry Dash? Okay, I would have never guessed that. All right. Nice. Cool. Yeah, Mega Man 2 has a pretty good, or Mega Man in general has a pretty good soundtrack. Like, I think a lot of people overrate it though. I think there's a lot better soundtracks on the NES just from less popular games. But there's some pretty iconic songs from the Mega Man franchise. Yo, what up, TTB? How you doing? Like the one that's like ba ba da 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 da. You know. We all know. Yeah. I do. I mean, it's my speed game, man. I play it. Oh my god, I would be the worst beatboxer. Pretty much don't make me sing or like do anything melodic with my mouth. Otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. Yes, I can't afford another game. I was saying before, this game has got me a lot of value. About 50 hours per dollar I spent. Yeah, we get super jumps. We Craigasm over super jumps. How many coins you get in 5-4? Oh, really? I have never played Ninja Gaiden. I have the SNES version, but I've heard it's not very good. I played it to test it. That's about it. Oh yeah, 100%. Hearthstone is like $50 per hour. It's the opposite. I'm thinking of other games I play. I mean, there have been some bad purchases. Like, I got an Xbox One, like, a while back. I still have it. All my coworkers were like, oh, we played Gears of War. So I bought Gears of War. I think I played it for, like, literally 10 minutes, and I never returned it. So I was like, that's $600 an hour right there. I mean, I've thought about it, but I don't think my, like... I would much rather do ROM hacks than casual playthroughs right now. I think at the end of the day, Vaxen, I just have to stream more. I know I've been saying that for weeks now, probably months now at this point. But it would solve a lot of the problems, I guess. I don't have any problems in my channel, I'd say, but... Like, I would just be able to do so much more. Years! I mean, honestly. I feel like every streamer wants to stream more. Unless they're already streaming, like, 8+ hours a day. Eternal MM2. I mean, I hope not 69 years. We haven't been gaming since 1950. The world hasn't been gaming since 1950. When did Tennis for Two come out? I think that was the 50s. Okay. Okay. NES is your favorite system? I'm actually not super big on the NES, but I think that's just due to the fact that I didn't grow up with it. I didn't really have that nostalgia. Tennis for Two was 1958. So we've been gaming for about 61 years. Tennis for Two is generally considered the first video game, I think. Oh my god, something just happened. But I'm too busy being on this Wikipedia page for Tennis for Two. Give me 1 second. This level also requires a lot of concentration. Whew. Okay, nice. Yo, redos. Thank you for the 5 months, man. I do really appreciate it. I hope you've been doing well. Nice emote you got there. I've been good, I've just been swamped. I was explaining before, I basically got this offering at my job that's super good for me, but in order, like, I have to do a good job for it to be good for me, so there's a lot of work associated with it. I guess it depends what it is in the situation. That was terrifying. I'm not saying the NES is bad. I'm just saying I don't really get that much enjoyment out of it. What is my normal job? I'm a cyber security engineer. Yes. They're asking me to show the CEO. I have a meeting with him tomorrow. I have a slide deck how it's going to help our company. I'm crying right now, by the way. Oh, near zero. Actually, I shouldn't say near zero. I did not learn any cybersecurity in college. I kind of just fell into it. A lot of people fall into it, though. Oh, interesting. I mean, if you want to get into that field specifically, getting a degree specifically in cybersecurity will definitely help you out. But I came into programming and then I didn't like my team, so I transferred into... I didn't... My team was okay, but it wasn't the work I wanted to do, so I transferred into this. I think I accidentally made my timer look paused. I'm gonna get the world record? I hope to. It's a little far off, though. 3609. We also just lost a bunch of time getting hit there. It's nothing that's gonna kill the run, but it's still... Oh, I think I'm dead. That was pretty weak. Okay, right on the edge. But yes, I'm aware I'm playing a SNES remake of a Famicom game. But I don't know. I've played the FDS version. I get a lot less enjoyment out of it. Well, he got to go to ThoughtCon because my boy Jakku runs that. I'm not sure if that's probably a one-way, my boy. ShmooCon? I've never gone to a cybersecurity conference. But yeah, like the whole field of cybersecurity, that for some reason I feel like that's where all the concentrated genius is in the tech world. I mean, there's just bias in that statement. But so many smart people, especially in the speedrunning scene. You got Tina Hacks, Jakku. Alright, we got super lucky there. Oh, I know you know. I'm just saying words. Alright, so plus 13, you might think it's bad. It's not that bad. Like, notice 3609. Alright, now it's bad. Oh, 100% disagree, TDB. Like, like full on disagree. But I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I mean, that's every field, though, right? Every field has the jobbers. Yeah, okay, I'll agree that 3 is probably better on the NES. But 1 and 2, not sure about that. Is jobbers strictly a wrestling term? Am I allowed to say it? We don't talk about that. The run was bad anyway. Like, 2J, if that's the 2 you're talking about, is straight up unplayable for most people on the on the NES. 2U, I think, is better on the SNES as well. It's got a really nice feel to it. A jobber is someone that's just trying to make ends meet, right, in wrestling? Like the no-names that the actual popular person just completely pummels. I'd say so. I like the presentation in All-Stars a lot better. I think jobber's an older term, but I'm not super big on wrestling, so I'm just using words I don't really know that much. I've played them all on the NES. I haven't beaten 3 or 2 on the NES, but I've beaten 1 on the NES. I mean, like, everyone's just gonna have their own biases, right? If you love the NES, you're gonna love them on the NES. I love the SNES, so I love them on the SNES. All-Stars is one of my favorite games of all time. I know it's a cop-out, because it's not just one game, but I enjoy this one. Alright. Oh, I agree with that. I literally... didn't I just say that? Pretty much, they tried to do what they did with All-Stars with Ninja Gaiden, and it went wrong, right? I haven't played the original Ninja Gaiden, so I don't understand why it's wrong, but it's universally known that it's not good. It's also $200, so... it's not really worth it unless you're a collector. Okay, ROM is not $200, but you know. I'm not trying to have like a pissing match between NES and SNES. We're entitled to our own opinions here. But I personally don't really like the NES that much. I find most of the games are pretty hard to play. There's some pretty banging music on the NES though. Solstice, it's got a soundtrack. I also own Ninja Gaiden Trilogy, so I have a collection. I have a few hundred games. Hey, the Seaman Xmas is very necessary. Seaman Xmas Dreamcast, by the way. Sorry. I don't actually own the game Seaman Xmas Edition. It's kind of funny. But I don't collect Dreamcast games. I have a USB GD-ROM. I own a few 100 SNES games. I gave away all my NES games a while ago to my friend Ninosaur. You've probably seen him in the chat. Yeah. Hey, I don't think owning a USB GD-ROM is illegal. Especially since I'm totally just ripping my own ISOs. I mean, to be honest, it's actually impossible to play on most Dreamcasts now. Most of their CD or GD-ROM drives have failed. Like, I don't know if any of you own a Dreamcast, but I bought like 3 Dreamcasts and all of them stopped working. Because they just don't read CDs anymore. Hi, Moni. I thought you were never going to talk to me again after the horoscope thing. I'm happy. I'm happy you don't hate me forever. How have you been, Moni? Okay. Great. Good 49. Oh, well, it's good enough. You want cheesecake? So you're in New York, right? There's probably like the best cheesecake in the world where you are. I know I don't have any recommendations. Paco is here, maybe he knows. But my only recommendation is don't go to Cheesecake Factory. It sounds tempting, but there's better cheesecake. Okay, well, you got it. But there's cheese in cheesecake, right? Or at least some form of dairy. I mean, I think that Cheesecake Factory has good cheesecake. What are you disagreeing with here? I guess I'll hear your point. I don't think you're done. Well, my condolences. I mean, like, Cheesecake Factory isn't bad, but I don't, like, it's not the pinnacle of cheesecake. At the end of the day, it is a chain. I mean, it's... And traditional cheesecake probably isn't that much better, but, like, there are cheesecakes that are 1,500 calories on the Cheesecake Factory menu. Some of the Cheesecake Factory cheesecakes, though, are a little too rich. Like, the Oreo cheesecake is ridiculously good, but it's like after 2 bites, you've eaten a meal. There's always disagreements, TTB, but it's allowed. Oh, nice. Probably best we stop doing that for GDQ, right? Now, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Cheesecake Factory. Their cheesecakes are good, but everything else is kind of overpriced. I mean, they give you a large portion, but I don't want to spend 20 bucks on an entree. I mean, that's not even that expensive, but still, like, for what you get. Why not clip for GDQ? What do you mean, Frex? I just talked about that. I said it was a little too rich. It's good, it's just like, it's only good for 1 bite. So my curiosity got the best of me, and I searched best cheesecake NYC, and these images are too dangerous, Moni. Oh, should probably stop doing that for GDQ. No, we're talking about how there's tradition in the SMW community, or at least there was, and like the fact that I haven't played SMW in a while means I'm not really SMW community anymore. Feels bad, man. But a lot of them went to Cheesecake Factory like every single AGDQ. I don't know about SGDQ. I feel like that stopped. Same with Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is for the best, because that restaurant is not good. Like, there are some redeeming qualities about Cheesecake Factory, not so much beat-ups. But no, we're going for all clips in GDQ. Did you go to the gym? Because I definitely didn't. I haven't done that in a very long time. I have done that before, but it's been a while. Wow, the absolute shaming of Pink. Go easy on her, TTB. Cherry Garcia is good, but I will definitely say that Chunky Monkey is the best flavor. Fish food's also decent. Well, you're okay. Please pick Luigi. He's a different speedrun entirely. Different physics system, TTB. Switch it up. I mean, that's switching up the run. He moves, or he accelerates and decelerates slower, but he has a higher jump height. Makes a lot of levels completely different. Like, it would take me over an hour probably to beat this game as Luigi. Well, I actually just said that cherries were my favorite fruit. It used to be blackberries, but now blackberries are delegated to second after I had a lot of cherries. Nice. I mean, I like cherries as much as the next guy, but I go for shakes, and I have had a Cherry Garcia shake, and I've had a Chunky Monkey shake. The Chunky Monkey shake is better. But the issue is, I mean, like, I'm all for saving the environment, but Ben & Jerry's now gives those paper straws for their shakes. Like, the paper straws are already pretty weak. They disintegrate pretty easily, but trying to use a paper straw for a shake is... It's a losing battle. Wow. Speaking of losing battle, rest in peace, Mario. All right. I mean, raspberries are top tier, don't get me wrong. Most things ending in berry, or rhyming with berry at least, are in the top tier. You got cherry, blueberry, blackberry, raspberry. It's like the S tier. Controversial choice, I think starfruit is S tier. It's one of my favorite fruits. McCringleberry, is that a thing? Oh, okay. I was like, that sounds familiar. That's a good Key and Peele sketch. Key and Peele just started uploading like all their sketches to their own channel. Like a lot of the ones that weren't on Comedy Central. I guess the contract ran out. So I've been rewatching a lot of those. No 45. Feels bad, man. However, I don't think McCringleberry is a good fruit. It's too meaty. I guess one of my favorite fruits that you can't really find in the US, I think the English translation is the yumberry, but it's a Chinese fruit called yangmei. Delicious. And when the literal translation's yumberry, you know it's good. Not associated with Yum Brands. Isn't that like the company that owns all the chains that aren't McDonald's or Burger King? Yeah, these things. I agree there. Trying to do your own pomegranate it's a losing battle. But just like buying pomegranate seeds in like the bucket. It's good stuff. It's not a bucket. It's a container. But now I want pomegranate seeds by the bucket. Just eating handfuls at a time. All right. If we're talking about fruits, which I guess we are now. We have been. Like, I remember I said pineapple was like the worst artificial flavor. Like, I don't know, anything pineapple flavor generally tastes weird. I think lychee is the exact opposite. Lychees are only okay. Like, I don't know if you've ever tried to eat a bunch of lychees, but it's not really that fun of an experience. But lychee might be like the best artificial fruit flavor out there. Buying fruit off Amazon sounds like a sketchy idea. But now I want to go and get some pomegranate seeds from the store. By the bucket? Okay, now I really gotta click the link. I mean, I can make my own bucket of pomegranate. Actually, wait, no, I gave away my bucket. I had a big bucket, and I had no room for it, so I gave it away. Feels bad, man. I remember, like, right before I moved into my own place, I was reading a Reddit thread that's like, what's the thing that you should own in your own apartment when you live on your own? For some reason, one of the most top-rated things was like, you gotta have a bucket, just in case. $113. Jesus. That's a lot of money. Is that, like, how much the pound of pomegranate seeds usually cost? I don't think it's that much. It's only got 3.5 stars, too. Pretty decent. Nectarines are better than peaches, I'm willing to say that. It's entirely due to the mess factor. Peaches maybe have a better flavor, I'm not even sure. But I go nectarines 100% of the time. Well, there's always Better Call Saul, since you just watched Breaking Bad. Whoa! Also, thank you, Squid, for not screwing me. Yeah, it turns out buying fruit off Amazon seems really inefficient. There's like a trailer for this new Netflix sci-fi show that looked like the most generic sci-fi show on the planet. Like every single sci-fi trope was like in the trailer. And I looked it up. Well, I looked it up with Pink, and I think it has like a 5% on Rotten Tomatoes or something ridiculously bad. Another Life, 6% on the tomato meter. I mean, to be fair, tomato meter is kind of bullshit, but 6% is usually pretty concerning. That being said, I didn't think Holmes and Watson was the worst movie of all time, and that got the most blowback I've ever seen of any comedy movie in recent memory. Yo, what up, Ruby? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I think Pink needs a show that she could watch without me, because when we watch shows together, I'm always the really slow one. She's waiting on me. Ruby, I went from rank 2 4 stars to the rank floor at level 5, or at rank 5. I'm very salty at Hearthstone. I'm never playing again. I'll play in like a week. I'm doing solo adventure content. Quitter? No, I'll wait for the meta to settle. Because right now, all my shaman decks are... They're doing really bad. Because in Wild, everyone's playing Secret Mage, which was a deck before, but now it's gotten out of hand. It actually really sucks to play against. At rank 15, you get to play the fun decks. At rank 5, everything's annoying. Yeah, I've been there, but it's actually really easy to get back to rank 10 at least. Like, if you're rank 20, you could probably get Legend in 2 seasons. It's kind of unreasonable to think that you could get Legend in Hearthstone and from rank 20 in 1 season, unless you're playing constantly. But the first season to get to, like, rank 5 again, and then the next season to just, like, finish the job. I'm inside Bowser. Someone writing fan fiction is furiously writing right now. Oh, whoops. That sucks. That's like one of my least favorite things in this game. Missing a hit. Or Bowser jumping, or whatever just happened. Yeah, I got Legend once and pretty much the exact same experience. Like, it's fun being at Legend. 5 to Legend is the worst grind ever. I actually hate it. Yeah, I mean, I did it with Raza Priest pre-nerf, so I'm in the same boat. Just play a degenerate deck. Nice. All right. So we haven't seen World 5 in a while. Like, World 4 a decent amount. World 5 not so much. Okay. That one wasn't me. Whenever I see a accidental firing, I go Monka S. Controller. Start to see doubt. Hey, at least I could blame the controller on everything that's definitely my fault now. That's how it works. One controller fuck up and it's never your fault again. Alright. Yeah, I gotta transfer some of that speed to the lower part of that level so I can actually get a 7. Yo, what up, Borky? How you doing, man? You go into basketball games now, I guess. Not even NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Not even, what's that one? Combat Basketball? Forgot the actual name. It's someone's Combat Basketball. I forgot the actual player. Oh, come on. We were doing so well in our clips there, but we actually went really fast anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Like 58's fine. I know they're making a Space Jam too. I'm not super excited about it. It's gonna be completely cash out. Yeah, Bugs Bunny. So old. Yeah, what up, familiar but also spooky? Okay, we actually have to slow down here or something. Hey, that works. Alright. Note to self, that's a strat I could technically do. Slowed down a bit too much, though. Whoa, okay. My bad. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah? That's why it was so bad, right? The 666th attempt was cursed. But not as cursed as 6666. I think it is for a lot of people, honestly. Familiar but also spooky. I feel like everyone's super excited for the expansion, but it's really frustrating if you're not already a legend when the expansion hits. Because it's hard to rank up. But maybe we haven't gotten run because we're not talking about Mario. The Mario knows I'm betraying itself. I don't know what to say, man. Ooh, Jesus. How late am I streaming? I'll probably stream for another hour and a half. I'll try to hit 4 hours today. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do that. Yeah, 4 hours should be a minimum. If anything, right now it's been a stretch. We've been streaming like 3 hours as a consistent thing. 3 hours is not good. I feel like with 3 hours, you don't really have that much time to interact with a lot of people. I got plans, by the way. Tomorrow is when they go in motion. Yeah, these 2 hours have actually gone by pretty fast. I'm serious, I was really scared that this stream was going to be like an hour. 'Cause I had an awful headache at the beginning. But Excedrin works wonders. Drugs are always the answer. Hey, fair enough. I was just saying I had a big headache, but I understand your pain, man. Thanks for stopping by, Frax. And I hope it gets better, man. Okay. Nice. Why is Bowser so free in this game? I mean, there are some levels where it's not super free. Like, specifically 7-4 and C4 are the hardest Bowsers. Not even 8-4 or D-4. You'd think Endgame would have the hardest ones, but no. It's kind of just like, we have a contingency plan for all Bowsers. Boozer. Okay. Alright, that works. I'll take a 4. We want a 5, but 4 will have to do. Alright. How does 0 coin... yeah, actually, 0 coins is good. Trying to think. We usually don't have this low coin count, but it works. It works. We got the turnaround. I'm surprised about that. Alright, that's something to think about. I never do that. That was absolute domination, by the way. But jumping over that second fire might be okay. I'm always scared about not activating the maze, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's right after it. And now we could get 3 coins. That's our best coin count. 3 and 8. That's what you want. Excuse me? Almost got fireworks despite that statement. Whoa! Got a little cheeky there with his jump. And I have to agree. Where's my Bowser smug? Oh, I'm too late. Okay, I tried. Yeah, I used to not have this many FFZ emotes. Now it's hard to find them. They should be alphabetical, but they're not. What? Yo, thanks, Bruce. Definitely gonna need it. The runs haven't been that bad today, but they haven't been anything out of the ordinary. I guess I do, Banana. I guess I do. You're sick of not using RBG. Yeah, I like my SCART. SCART gang. I don't know, like, S-Video, like, at a certain point, it's diminishing returns. The only thing I don't like about S-Video is checkerboarding that sometimes happens. It doesn't happen to everyone, but it happens to a lot of people. But even then, it has its own kind of charm to it, you know? Oh, yeah. We got some Bape on. I'm a fan. I'm basically calling myself a fuckboy here, but you gotta do what you gotta do in life. And apparently that means you gotta buy Bape. Oh yeah, I forgot about that actually, Vaxen. I'm having flashbacks to bending my pin in the GameCube S-Video connection. I guess it depends on what you like spending your money on. I mean, I understand why people find it dumb. Like, I don't necessarily think it looks better, but I've bought into the hype. That's pretty much all I could say. I recognize the ridiculousness of it sometimes, though. Like, as long as you're not hurting anyone, whatever makes you happy makes you happy. I don't tend to criticize people's interests too much. Basically, I'm being really defensive right now about buying Bape clothing. You heard it here first. Oh, 52. Feels bad, man. Anything in my setup I'd want. I probably want a Stream Deck XL. Pretty much everything else is fine, though. Maybe a new capture card. I don't think there's anything wrong with my capture card. It's actually an extremely good capture card. It's just that I think it's a little bit loose in its seating. It occasionally has a no signal. Like, we've pretty much hit endgame. At this point, the only thing I could do is, like, actually get a designated streaming room, but that would require getting a different apartment. Like, if you're interested in my setup, I have that setup command. But the only thing we could really improve at this point, I think, is like stream side, like layouts, transitions, things like that, making it easier to play different games and stuff like that. Like, the mic and audio and all that stuff, I think, is also really good. It's just that my apartment doesn't lend itself that well, in that, like, there is background noise and stuff like that. That's where, like, having my own studio would come in. But that's a lot of effort for a channel that is very much a hobby. So, I'd be very surprised if that happened. That or like an IRL streaming setup, but those are thousands of dollars. With a monthly fee attached, because you have to pay for data. And I have a feeling that even if I got it, I probably wouldn't stream IRL that much. Because that'd be awkward. I guess as like a kind of personal gaming project, I'm trying to get like a lot of systems and have them modded for goodness. So like I have a Hori for my N64, but I don't have an N64 yet because I want one HDMI modded. And I just want like a wall of systems so I could pretty much play whatever I want whenever I want. We're talking long term though. I have never played... Okay, that's not true. I've maybe played once on an original Xbox. I'll go with my other superior Microsoft system, the Dreamcast. Sounds like a joke, but no, it was really their first foray into the console game. Just due to the fact that it runs on Windows, or at least a modified version of Windows. I think Microsoft even says themselves they learned a lot of lessons when designing, or helping design the Dreamcast. Like, I don't know, there's not enough, there's no single original Xbox game that, like, I have any desire in playing. Because, like, the ones that are, they're just on other systems. Like, I could play Halo on PC, right? Yeah, we're in a good spot. I don't need that coin. I agree, Orky. I agree. Where do I get my SNES rubbers from? Japanzel shop. And I really like them. The whites, not the blacks. Because the black rubbers are harder. And... like, some people like firmer controllers, but I find them to actually hurt my hands after playing Mario for a while. While the white ones are softer. A little bit more malleable. Yeah, the membranes. I could link you them when I get time. Yeah. Sure. You know what? We're okay with that. Because we didn't get hit by Lakitu that time. The ducking. That's what saved us. Oh my god. Are you serious, game? Wow, we just lost 4 seconds for no reason. Okay. I mean, we could recover from this. +3 is nothing. But that was just the dumbest way to lose time ever. Japanspill.se. I always call it Japanzel. I can never find it on Google because of that. I just had a link in someone's Discord. Okay, that works. Take a 49. Yeah, so these are the exact membranes that I use. I think I have like 10. Alright. I was too slow, no. And you'll notice in the recommendations that there are other rubbers, but I don't like those that much. I used them for about a day before like I literally had to stop because it was hurting my thumb. And I never get hand pain. Like if you're playing Mario, you can't really use firm rubbers. If you're playing SMB1, you're literally constantly holding 2 buttons. Great. Membranes, okay? Membranes. You would love to see some NES runs? You're probably not gonna see NES runs from me. Hey, it's just part of the lifestyle, okay, Jeff? Live dangerously. There's also an English version of the site. I guess I accidentally went to the wrong version. Should probably buy some more. Yo, what up, puzzled Auto? How you doing, man? It's the Swedish krone or something like that. I think it's like equivalent of $1 each, basically, Spruce. The comma is the same as a dot. For some reason, in European countries, they use a comma instead of a dot, and it makes no sense. It makes me think that it's $29,000. Wow, really? It's $3 per rubber? That doesn't seem right. 29 Swedish krona? They've gone up in price. Shipping is not an issue, because it's a really light product. Don't get like the fancy shipping, it'll get to your house. I've ordered from them a while. I think it took it like a week. I could definitely recommend them. They're my favorites. I know Dode really likes them too. And Dode's a much better player than me, so. You got an NES Puzzle Auto? That's nice. What are you going to use it for? And I wish they were Klingon rupees. Yes, those Russian Klingons. I mean, yeah, we're actually just talking about this right now, Puzzled Auto. Getting your own sets of controller membranes is always a good thing to do. Like, I'm playing on these new membranes. I bought 4 SNES controllers in the mail. Well, I didn't buy them in the mail, but I just got 4 in the mail that I bought on eBay. And, like, the difference between what they came in and what they now feel like is ridiculous. I have no idea for anything other than SNES. Oh, I don't have my bag handy, but left I have 5. Because I have 5 controllers with membranes in them. I guess I could try that. I have enough. The only thing about these membranes is that they're really clicky. So if you're a streamer, gotta understand that you're gonna be having button press ASMR for most of your channel. I mean, I guess it's good for verifying runs. He's really pressing buttons. Yo, what up, Zack Attack? How you doing? Button press ASMR is definitely better than World 1 ASMR, I can say that much. I'm glad you're doing good, Zach. I'm doing pretty good myself. Well, that's what you need. If you don't, why pay for NyQuil or sleep gummies, melatonin gummies, when you could just get World 1 ASMR for free? I guess not really for free. Sub-only ASMR. Yeah, fair enough. I was thinking that as soon as I said it. Nice. I guess so. 9 out of 10 doctors recommend World 1 ASMR as a sleep aid. All right. 9 p.m. at your time? Yeah, that's a little much of a stretch. Like, I'm hoping to go to 11:30 eventually. We're talking 6-hour streams, 5:30 to 11:30. But instead, what's happening is that I'm getting pulled into meetings that end at 5:30. Because that's what happened today. And from there... we end up not streaming till 7. Feels bad, man. Oh! I fucked up and then I didn't. Nice 7, by the way. Yeah, I mean, like, that's something you're not going to really be able to explain to your parents, how easy it is to fix. It's something you probably just have to do. And it might be hard. I don't know if you have access to a credit card or debit card, something that's able to buy things online. But if you just spend your own money and show them how easy it is to fix, not only do I think they'll be impressed that you're able to fix controllers, but it'll allow them to trust you with your own retro gaming stuff in the future. I remember my parents thought it was weird when I initially started collecting SNES games. They're like, you have all these new video games. What are you doing? Yeah, it happens, Ruby. I have 3 monitors, but I'm playing on one. The middle monitor goes to my OSSC. And then the right monitor to chat, left monitor to OBS. I want more. I'm addicted to monitors. I mean, it is pretty new. It's like straight up half... Or if you start video games at 1958... See, that's like... It's over halfway through the video game history age. At like, what, 33 years? 1990, so 32 years. Yeah, I mean, I have what? What's 27 times 3? 81 inches of screen space? That's taller than me. And that's taller than most people. All very necessary to stream SNES games, Spruce. How do I mod my controllers to make them better? You buy specific membranes on the internet that are better than factory membranes, or at least, if not better than factory that's been worn out for 30 years. Because new is better than old. And then from there, you go into the controller, fix it up, put it back together. And there you go. It sounds intimidating at first. I was definitely intimidated to fix up my first few controllers, but it's definitely worth it. Yeah, I have 3 27-inch monitors. I know that's not exactly, because, like, it's diagonal, right? But if I go diagonal, 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 that's 81 inches. The thing is, I can't really help you with the NES, because I don't know what the best NES membranes out there are. I know the best SNES membranes, but I'm not the best person to ask about NES stuff. But the thing is, this is definitely documented. You could probably ask some prominent NES runners, and they'll give you info. Oh! Come on. I missed. I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna guess your stock USB controllers. There's probably better options out there. But yeah, Cosmic's a good choice. I remember Darb used to talk about it. He uses the dog bone, though. You're in 6'1". What does that game go up to? 8? Is it like Mario? All I know is that there's a good chance I never beat Ninja Gaiden 1 in my lifetime. Some bone membranes? Yeah, I have no idea how they are from Japan's Spool Shop. Okay. Yeah, I always found it weird how SMB2U goes to 7.2. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, it makes sense when you figure out it's not a Mario game. But you would think they would fix that. Sad, by the way. Oh, 7-2? Okay. Is the dog bone like a SNES controller? It's similar. It definitely has its differences, Puzzled Auto. But yeah, they look similar. I think the dog bone, the circles are centered, so it actually looks like a bone. The SNES has like the, I don't know what shape you would call it, but the top is flat. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that's probably not a bad idea, but the thing is, you might want to just, like... It sounds like a waste of money, but honestly, I think there's personal preference involved in this conversation. You might be in a situation where ordering 1 or 2 is best in the short term. Or maybe best in the long term. Because if you get 1 or 2 and you don't like them, then you don't have 10 of these things laying around your house, if that makes sense. I personally like these very much. I know very few people who don't like them, but I know people who prefer other stuff. Like Super Boom Fan, I know he tried these and he's sticking with his, like, he literally cut out part of the membrane in a what's it called? He cut out part of the N64 controller membrane and put it in his D-pad because he loves the N64 membrane so much. And that's heavy duty. That's dedication. You already have 2 of this specific brand? Alright. Just, you know, beat the game. Oh, okay. I didn't realize what you meant. People definitely do play the Famicom version, but I think 2 reasons. 1, this game's a lot more accessible. If you want to play the FDS version of the game, you either have to get a power pack or an actual FDS, or a homebrew cart, which is actually not allowed. At least for speedrunning. 2, a lot of people like the presentation of this game better. I personally do. And 3, it's more casual friendly. Alright. Oh god. Wow, that somehow works. And we didn't get a 4. Oh, whoops. How did that happen? Totally messed up those. It is Wednesday, my dude. How you doing, Filth Pile? And good luck, yeah. I'm doing better than I was 3 hours ago, I could say that much. We had a nasty headache. You went to a Kiss concert? Let's see, the only Kiss song I really like is the one from Bill and Ted, God Gave Rock and Roll to You. I'm not religious, but that song is good. You have school on Monday? It's starting, I assume? Good luck. I'm so happy I'm not in school. Oh, 100% sweets. I mean, I guess it's not that... Like, most people start in, what, 2 weeks? Talk about the Pokemon or agreeing with me? Because I could see just talk about the Pokemon out of nowhere, Filth Pile. Oh, I definitely think working is better than school. Actually getting paid for your time. Like, school is basically like a fancy prison. It's not the worst, but it's definitely like a prison. Oh my god, really? Oh! Jesus. Like, I had some fun memories in school, but school overall was a negative IMO. IMHO. Okay, that's cool. I know some people who do it online. Yeah, my parents, I think it's a lot of parents, like, you don't say you hate school because you're going to regret that in the future. I'm like, no. This is so much better. So much better. So close and yet so far. School could. Gotta get creative though, Orky. Trade tutoring for N64 games. Okay, well... Oh no. Well, not oh no. I guess Jeff prefers the snowflake to the bit badge. I see how it is. Oh, for some reason your your badge just changed since the last time you talked. Twitch has been doing that. I know people who like they liked a badge and then like Twitch just made it, they got rid of it and then they had to like change it back. All right, sounds good, Vincent. It's really late for you, isn't it? I hope that you're doing well. We definitely need some luck because I guess we made it to what, World 7 or 8 recently? Not that recently, but still. Like, if you view everyone as arrogant or assholes, I feel like you're gonna have a preconceived bias that everyone's arrogant or assholes. You gotta have at least some... openness? What's the word I'm looking for? A gray zone? Yeah, Twitch... feel like half arrogant, half asshole is just full asshole. Yeah, Twitch is dumb sometimes. Twitch has been really dumb lately. That whole ninja drama. Oof. But what can you do? Like, all the drama does not matter to me just due to the fact that way too small. Speaking of Gray, apparently Jack Black and Jack White, they teamed up to make Jack Gray. I think they released the song, but I have not heard it yet. And speaking of musicians, is the new Tool album out? I heard they released at least a track of it, and people like it. Like, for me, every single Tool song kind of sounds the same. I'm sorry to say. You don't come off as an arrogant person or an asshole. Here, at least, private mode. Yo, I haven't seen a Jablinski video in a while. I hope he's still doing well. Because I like them. I just never go on YouTube anymore. If I am, I'm watching old Jake and Amir videos. Or old Homestar Runner videos. Those are the only two options. We're getting 27s left and right now. Can't believe it. Also nice. I totally missed that. I'm actually, I was really excited when I saw that he was playing Vectrex. I was like, oh my god. Jablinski, you did it. The dude's a gamer. Did he? I didn't see that one. There's so many PewDiePie memes, I'm so out of the loop. A lot of Reddit's like PewDiePie submissions. And I don't get it. Not a part of the meme, feels bad, man. Alright, 3-2. Thank you, Vaxen. Okay. Yikes. Okay, now that we're seeing Jack Black... I'm not sure if he has a complete collection, but he could if he wanted to. Like, the dude literally could... Yeah, he could if he wanted to. That's... He has the ability. All right. Y'all ready for this? I can't hear y'all ready for this without thinking of that one song that's always played in stadiums. Forget the name of it. All right. Speaking of just right, because this is a Mario game, we're going all in on the next run because that one was trash. How have the runs been? The runs have been okay. They could definitely have been worse. All right. Garbage. Thanks, Orky, for all that faith. What am I doing? What am I doing? Jesus. Alright. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. How do people react when they tell you you've had the runs today? I got the run today. Change that to the runs, and all of a sudden you're in a bad situation. Darbian's game. That was always an FFZ, right? Oh no, it was Darby Yuck. There we go. Alright, that works. Yeah, there's your Darby Yuck. I can't believe it's been a year since Darbian streamed. But, I mean, that's just how Twitch is. You gotta... When I say it, it sounds ominous. This is not the case for me. Don't worry about it. But... you gotta appreciate the time you have with certain content creators. I've seen a lot of people leave that I miss dearly. That's just how it is, though. You can't expect someone to stream forever. A lot of the streamers now, I don't know if they're going to be streaming in a decade. It's weird to think about. Alright, we need 4 coins here. I don't know how we missed so many coins, but we did. Oh, well, we don't need 4 coins anymore. Actually, that might be bad. Wow, that was really slow. Oh, whoops. Okay. That works. That's an ominous thought. Jesus. Note to self, do not cross Chunky Soup. Yeah, a little too metal, if you ask me. I mean, we've been there. I mean, like... if you read articles on Airbud, because of course you all read articles on Airbud, they all like to point out that Airbud is sadly not with us anymore. Feels bad, man. That's how it be. Why are we skipping so many splits, by the way? Oof. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh my god. Well, we got some 7s. Yeah, not even close. I don't know what was up with that, but it was not good. Yeah, you might just have to get a new membrane. Great. All right. You need one good run. That's all I ask for. It's not that one, though. Alright, I swear. I can do it. I've done it before. But will I do it now? It's been about 200 runs since our last PV, right? Maybe a little bit more. What do you think of a dehumidifier built into a flower pot? Isn't that bad? Don't you want water in a plant? Everything's metal to Filth Pile. Filth Pile is a pretty metal name if you're really being honest here. Oh. Probably gonna overwater the plant. I guess it depends. Like, I don't know how much humidity you have in your house. I guess it depends on the plant, depends on how much humidity there is. Like, water is good for plants, but constantly watering a plant. Monk S. Yes, now we're just bringing AI into it. Easy. Like... Easy. Kind of like beating 1-1. Not getting a 49, though. Doesn't matter. Oh, we did. Okay. It's too bad you're gonna maim and then eat Gary's limbs. That's how it is. That's the circle of life. You name a friend Gary, you eat him. Go to like r/crazy ideas. Actually, to be honest, r/crazy ideas sucks. Because it's like all thinly veiled, like current event things, like crazy idea, politicians who aren't corrupt. Like, wow. Totally a crazy idea. Not just thinly veiled criticism. Now, like, my crazy ideas get downvoted because they're not enough about current events. Like, I make a upvote, like, oh, crazy idea. For presidential races, the candidate who gets in second place should be boiled to death in chicken tortilla soup. Like, that's a crazy idea. Doesn't fit the subreddit. Also one of my best. Yeah, you can't really escape it, right? Yeah. Other soups, horrible idea. Like, deranged idea. Honestly, like, extremely fucked up. Like, imagine boiling a human being in French onion soup. Absolutely despicable. But chicken tortilla soup. It's the good stuff. Yeah, like, even veganism can't escape it. You're still eating life. There's no food that's derived from non-living things, right? You can't just eat rocks. Your parents told you that? That's what I'm getting out of this conversation. Now, Filth Pile, don't eat humans, because humans taste bad. I didn't have the talk. I never got the talk. The human taste talk from my family. I mean, there's actual documentaries you could watch where people talk to people who engaged in cannibalism in Papua New Guinea, because Papua New Guinea is not like most places on Earth. There's a lot of isolated tribes. And yeah, they do some fucked up shit, but that's their way of life, I guess. And they like talk about that kind of stuff, but it's kind of hard to watch. I remember watching those when I was in like high school. Oof. Alright. We like clips. Well, apparently Super Size Me is actually BS. I mean, I'm not surprised that eating McDonald's would be very unhealthy for you, but apparently, like, many people have tried to replicate his study and have not achieved the same results as him. And, like, part of that, I think, is just that human bodies are different. He might have been eating a lot differently before McDonald's, and maybe the average diet is not super different. But, like, the fact that no one has been able to replicate his results speaks volumes about the actual scientific nature of the study. I mean, it's a movie. I'm not surprised it's sensationalized. The way you say McDonald's endured, it's like they won the battle. I'm not sure how many employees would actually go to physical war for McDonald's. I'm gonna guess like a solid 0.05% if McDonald's declared sovereignty and went to war with the US. It'd make for some interesting times, though. I see. I had no idea private mode. All I heard was about that we couldn't replicate his results. Like, what scale of alcoholic? And was that intentional to skew the results, or was it just the dude had personal problems? I mean, that guy is an adult. You're not gonna sit here and judge his choices, okay? I mean, cheeses are perfectly fine as sustenance. And you write that like it's an insult. But I guess, like, alcoholism mixed with only McDonald's probably is not a great combo. I mean, alcoholism mixed with most things, except for, like, rehab, is not a good combo. Okay, well, I'm happy he's better, because you say was. I assume he's gotten the help he needs. Wow. Thanks for the follow. I will not switch to Mixer, but I appreciate the effort. We're back up to 2,500. Oh, okay. I watched one of his other documentaries and it was pretty good, but I think that nothing... Like, for documentaries, Super Size Me was something else. Kind of like how people are like, why isn't my speedrunning event as big as GDQ? Because GDQ is not like normal speedrunning events. Like, no event could be like GDQ. I watched the one on advertising. It was a good movie. Cause I got it in a like I got it when I was in China. Through totally legal and cool means. All right. Whatever works. Oh, I was gonna be so sad if we died there, because we made a bad situation and made it better. We're also really... That was almost not good with the coins. All right. A... Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, I remember it now that you said it. I totally didn't remember that when I mentioned I saw the movie. Also, I feel like we haven't gotten to World 5 in forever. The only thing I really remember from it, besides that I liked it, was that Palm was involved. And I only remember that because I used to drink a ton of Palm. I feel like I don't really see that much Palm anymore. It's also expensive, like extremely expensive for what it was. I mean, I guess pomegranate juice probably is not very cheap to make, but still. I was spending too much on Palm. My Palm budget was absolutely out of control. Did I really just... That's what I get for dissing Palm. Oh yeah, 100%. To add insult to injury, here we are. Extreme F. Plus 7. Yikes. Well, if we PB, that's free time save, because Super Jump's definitely free and I didn't just miss it. Literally one level ago. All right. Whoa! That is so sad. I haven't actually messed up in that level in a while. What is with White Claw? We actually were just talking about White Claw. Wait, Palm owns White Claw? I don't know. White Claw has taken over the bro demographic. The name, all it is the name is cool. There are so many other seltzer alcohol brands that I think came first. Like, Truly. But White Claw has taken over, because White Claw sounds badass. It's like Fight Milk. Caw-caw! Please someone get the reference so I didn't just caw for no reason. Oof. That is a dead run. Well, I wish him luck, Puzzled Auto. Tell him there's a lot of tutorials. Oh, it was Always Sunny reference. They make an energy drink called Fight Milk. I guess maybe not an energy drink, protein shake. To hilarious results. Someone mentioned it. That's why we were talking about it before. I guess that's why we're talking about it so much. All right. I mean, people just realize the taste of alcohol sucks, and trying to make it taste like nothing instead of like sugary, over-processed stuff is the way to go. I think that's what's happening here. All right. Hey, at least we're not in 1-1, or World 1 ASMR, right? At least that is the case. I wonder if it's better to go stair 2 there. Maybe it's not really possible. White Claw does... Yeah. It sounds badass. That's all you need to know. Do I ever get enough coins to get a 1-up? 100%, Jabroni. Just requires getting out of, like, World 3. I think that's the issue here. Yeah, I mean, like, there's no reason to, but we get multiple lives. Like, if I do a no reset run, I usually game over after losing, like, 7 lives. Really? Okay. Well, that's the second time that's happened today. Oof. It's gonna be the last. Not gonna be the last. Speaking of last, we have about time for one more solid run. So, here we go. Oh, okay. We will continue it, despite a nervous tick making me want to reset right now. Yes, my gamer gloves were on, but they are no longer on. Backward sloping urinals? So it sprays even more? Oh, wait, you mean... Okay, I was thinking like the slope of a skee ball course. You mean the opposite. Yeah. I mean, urinal skee ball is also a very good idea, but that's for another time. Well, it's about rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol on both the PCB and everything else. I feel like people would just get uncomfortable with it. Like, people are already uncomfortable with, like, weirdly shaped urinals. Something encouraging you to game is a little too much for people. Alright, all 4 coins easy. That isopropyl. Shoutouts to my boy Isopropyl. Well, Japan's just cool. You know what? They also have mega toilets. Or, sorry, not mega, mecha toilets. Half human, half toilet. I'm sure there's people who consider themselves that. But that's besides the point. In Japan, it's a reality. That sounds like something incredibly unhygienic and gross, Chunky. Why are we on this conversation? Jesus. Also, that was the worst split of all time, so we're skipping that one. Yeah, let's keep the ideas non-toilet related. How about that? The only acceptable toilet in the chat is this one. God damn it. You found my weakness? Yeah. Not wanting to talk about, like, this, for lack of a better term. I'm pretty sure this is like a normal conversation Achilles heel. If you bring this up at like the water cooler at work, you're officially that guy that no one wants to talk to, that no one invites to lunch. Alright. We've cracked the code, Filth Pile. Why do I do this to myself? That big hot dog. You say big hot dog, I think of this one video of a promotional video of big hot dog. I'll put it in my food emotes channel later. I think I've linked it before, but it's very important. Yo, what up, Ambrose? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. The conversations people are having right now are Monka-esque, but we've moved on. We're on hot dog water, the hot dog industry. All right. Which one? Chocolate starfish, that's Roland, right? That he says that? What is a limp biscuit? That's what I want to know. I have a special place in my heart for Limp Bizkit because he sold his autographed Limp Bizkit Dreamcast back in the day. How are the runs? The runs are eh. We've had a few decently far, but I've messed them up. We have not beaten the game yet, though. That's extra eh. I think our furthest run got to 8-3. We're having fun, though. At least I'm having fun. Can't speak for chat here, but... This one in particular? Well, the next run that gets to World 4 is going to be the last run. So, they say nice guys finish last, but I'm a nice guy. Well, I guess, yeah, I'm a nice guy. The stream's going to end after this run. That phrase totally makes sense. It has no other meanings. Well, I run an SMB or SMW 96 exit, which is the 100% category, but that is kind of a drag. I am HO. I don't really play much SMW anymore. There's something about the game that just it doesn't feel fun to grind. I never really liked 11 exit to play though, so I don't really play that one. That's the any percent category. Welcome back, Pink. I just used Pink Low Poo Poo. And thank you for the information, Zach. I appreciate it. Now I know. Alright, sounds good, private mode. You picked a good time. We're winding down here. Yikes. Speaking of yikes. Pink Low Poo Poo. Who would have thought? Oh my god, that was a good back crack. Alright, sounds good, Ambrose. Thank you for stopping by. I do like being green, though. Also, yeah, I guess this is the last run. Hopefully it's a good one. I can't promise a no reset run, but if we get at a certain point, it's gonna be. All right. What am I doing? Oh my god! Alright, well, that could have been worse. Okay! This one really doesn't want to end, despite me trying extremely hard to end it. Alright. So far, so good, I guess. Sorry, I was distracted by gameplay. Give me 1 second. I think it's one word. Oh, it actually came out? It's more adult, right? Filth Pile? If it's an actual horror movie, I don't want to see it. If it's like kind of campy, it might be fun, but I hate horror movies. I know if Pink is here, she's probably not happy with that statement, but it is what it is. Come on. Jesus. Like, I feel like Fireball in general is one word. 337, gross. All right. Yeah, we like 4. We don't like being minus or 4 seconds behind, but still. Question, Filth Pile. Did it get good reviews? And that's about it. Alright. Oh, it's not 4-3. I'm like, good RNG, please? Please and thank you. Eh. Well, that was that. I am going to head out for the night. But thanks for stopping by. I'm happy the stream didn't suck. I was really worried because I had a really bad headache in the beginning. But I think we're gonna host up iMarts because he's doing his first TTYD speedrun of a category I like. So I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by.